Dr. Jered is a post-conflict development expert with technical focuses on justice, human rights, and reconciliation. He holds a PhD in conflict analysis and resolution from Nova Southeastern University. Dr. Bal is currently based in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, where he works for USAID and is leading the process of program activity design across its $30 million portfolio. This incredible man has worked on numerous human rights, peace building and development projects with organizations such as Peace Direct, the United Nations, and the American Red Cross. He has taught, lectured, and presented across the globe. So I believe we are going to be watching a video from him. So.
No, I'm here live.
Oh, you are? Well, welcome.
Good morning.
Looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that kind introduction, Jane. Good morning, evening, everyone. I am based here in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, where it is almost 3 a.m. in the morning. So I decided, rather than to record a video, I'm up to join you all in person. As I said, I'm based here in Bosnia. I work for USAID in program design, program development, and key issues relating to the development of the country. But just to go into a little bit of background as to why Chris asked me to speak on this topic and kind of probably some of the background to this work that you're doing. One of those key topics is reconciliation. And that was something I was very focused on and before I became well, as a practitioner now, but when I was an academic or professor, there's something I was very interested in is how do we transition from conflict in societies to a point of reconciliation? And I think this is the work that we're doing here with Peace 360 is amazing work that all societies can benefit from. Particularly, I think there's this propensity to think that conflict, or I like to used to tell my students, ethnic conflict is something that is in Africa or South America or in Eastern Europe, where we hear about it, that we've been hearing about in Armenia and Azerbaijan, or here in Bosnia, but it's not. It's also present, as we can see in our own society, in the United States, for instance, as we've seen from the very difficult summer we've had with racial divisions. So one of the things I think why reconciliation matters is that it's something that is particularly important for our societies to remain stable, healthy, and focused. If you ask me, I would say reconciliation is a very complicated term that we've kind of used in Western liberal peace building paradigm, that, that's the end. But one of the key questions that I think we have to answer is, well, what does reconciliation look like? And reconciliation means different things for different individuals. It means different things for different societies, different places. Reconciliation isn't just about bringing communities together, but reconciliation is about also one term that we use is institutional reconciliation, right? Making sure that we create institutions where the institutions reflect equality and fairness to everyone. This is one particular way in creating just societies and reconciling beyond where we are currently, not just in the United States, not just in Bosnia, but globally. That's the hope, right? So, one of the key questions that I've wrestled with in a place like the United States is, well, what does reconciliation mean? What is there to reconcile, for instance, right? And so I think that's one of the driving questions. And I think some of the work that this organization is doing on raising discussions on mental health are particularly very important, because let's be honest, we know there are disparities in not just in the United States, but around the world as it relates to addressing mental health. And that's one of the key issues to, in my opinion, that concerns reconciliation and that concerns fairness and justice and equality, is making sure that everyone has equal access to mental health care treatment. So as we move forward, I think the programs and the projects that we continue to develop very much feed into this notion of building not just the concept of reconciliation, but global peace. the way I see it is that this is a foundational effort, and I'm glad to see so many people from around the world. And some of you have looked at your bios and this amazing expertise and brain trust that you all bring to this organization that is rebels for peace, or you are the cogs that make this machine work. And it's fascinating to see so many people around the world give up their time or dedicated to this particular topic. We feel the news with we all see the news with disaster stories from around the world about so much conflict. And needless to say that 2020 has been probably a very trying year for all of us in some way or another. So it's exciting to see that there's so many dedicated people to peace and the idea of fostering healing and reconciliation and bringing people together. This is something I think the globe really needs right now. So thank you very much. And I'm very excited to be a part of this process. And I'm here as an advisor to all of you in the organization as we move forward. So with that, I want to wish you happy holidays and also happy new year. And I look forward to see what happens with Peace 360 as we move forward into the new year. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for getting up at 3 a.m. And coming on live. We really appreciate it. You're incredible.
Thank you so much.